A little bit like 2016 out there all over again with these wild college tours going on and entitled young rich kids having absolute meltdowns. It's kind of fun to watch. There's an ongoing comedy tour right now that is riling all sorts of feathers up. You know, most people just wouldn't attend them, or, you know, they just move on with their life. Not these kids. They have to be out there and go viral and be spitting on people and having meltdowns, only to be turned into memes by the rest of the world. By the way, there was a weird sub purge yesterday, so if you can, make sure you are still subscribed. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. I cover the news 6 days a week. I would absolutely love your subscription. Now, Penn State cancels comedy show featuring Gavin McInnes after campus protests. Here's the thing. If you look at the protests, for example, and you ask yourself, who's the one causing the bad behavior? It was the protesters. It was, in particular, this individual. And by the way, let me, as an aside, absolutely, without question, Alex Stein should file a police report. When you spit on somebody, that's assault, and actions have consequences. I told him this last night. He came on the live stream, updated us on everything that was going on. Absolutely, unequivocally, 100%, Alex should press charges. Why? Because the next time, maybe it's not spit. Because this deranged lunatic, next time, maybe they bring a bike lock. Maybe then they get away with that. And then next time after that, they bring something else. Then, you know what I mean? Like, when you watch the absolute rage in this lunatic's eyes, next time, maybe it's not spit. And so, Alex, I told him, I implored him of this last night as well. Also, I mean, isn't the resemblance uncanny? Like, I don't know if it's just me, or like, it's like the same person. You can, of course, disagree with people and all this kind of stuff. You know, Penn State put out a tweet essentially saying, oh, we've canceled this because there were some escalating threats. Yeah, from your kids. If you look at this tweet, due to a threat of escalating bad behavior associated with tonight's event, Penn State's University Police determined it was necessary to cancel the speaking event under interest of campus safety. And the people that were there had to escape with a police escort. I mean, like, who's the one escalating it? It's your students, right? All you're doing is giving in. It's like you have a crying baby at the checkout at the grocery store, and you just give them the candy bar. What are they going to do next time? Well, hopefully they'll try one of Coffee Brand Coffee's delicious new coffees or teas, but they're going to cry, right? By the way, we launched today biscotti oolong and coconut chai in our teas, in addition to our apple pie and raspberry tea last week. That's 4 new flavors of tea, bringing us up to 10. And today we also launched maple pecan coffee. It's ridiculously delicious. All these flavored coffees are for a limited time, so make sure you grab them today. Promo code The Quartering, and you'll save. So of course they get absolutely demolished in the replies and the quote tweets. But like, this is like, this is, you know, they're there to do a show. You see, so wait, Penn State allows the invite and allows Gavin, to speak at the center campus, only to last minute cancel because of bad behavior and because his views don't align with the school values. Right. Because when you agreed, you had no idea who he was and what he was standing for. I'm so glad that my daughter isn't going to and supporting Penn State anymore. So many financial supporters have already and are still backing out because of this BS. There is enough hate. Why fuel it? Why sensationalize it? Well, I'm not exactly sure how having apps. I can barely play any of this video because it's so like vulgar. Like it's insane. You can see spitting mad Penn State protester hawks a loogie at right-wing provocateur Alex Stein. And by the way, again, Alex, you should press charges because it's important for the next guy or gal who may interact with this lunatic. Shocking footage caught an enraged woman spitting on Alex Stein as he mocked protesters that shut down his show at Penn State University. The Blaze TV personality caught the vile moment as he mingled with those rallying to stop Uncensored America event, also featuring Gavin McInnes, co-founder of both the Proud Boys and Vice Media. As Stein walked through the throng of angry protesters, he focused on one woman who aggressively flipped the bird at him. She also repeatedly screamed, "I effing hate you! I hope you die!" Smiling as he filmed her screaming behind him, he quipped, "I love you. I think you're a very nice woman." She responded by spitting at him from inches away, leaving disgusting several inches long loogie sticking across his suit jacket. He further teased the enraged activist, telling her, "I like that. It turns me on. Now she turns me on." Stein played the slow motion clip of the scene along with a romantic song, calling her his favorite girl. He also quipped that it would make a lefty New York rep, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, jealous, writing, "Sorry, AOC, I've got a new boo." Stein called the protesters a bunch of cowards who were against free speech, with some angrily shouting, "Shut the F up," as he tried to speak to them. Wow, I mean, I, for one, am shocked. Penn State said the events needed to be canceled due to escalating bad behavior, but I mean, this was the students. And probably outside people getting involved too. You know, in Penn State, I don't know. That's a pretty big college. I don't know if they rely on state funding. They probably don't have to. But it's, you know, again, like, I don't have to agree with everything or even things that like somebody like Gavin or even Alex says. But the fact that people are so obsessed to try to shut them down, I don't think that really does much to silence them, right? It only amplifies their message. Like, I don't really understand. Still wearing a mask outside? Okay, I see. That's why. These kids don't have anything to do. They don't have any responsibilities. If they were at work, you know, they wouldn't be piling up to shut down events from people that they don't like. I'm not exactly familiar with I've seen like more of his comedic work. I don't know what his political views are. Obviously, I know what people say about him, but I try not to like repeat that because I don't know. I haven't heard it from his mouth. And also, I have the easy, awesome position of not caring. Like, it's very easy for me to not care. It's very easy for me to not be offended by things he says because I don't have to listen to him. So the fact that these children, and that's what they are, entitled brats, you know, feel like they need to shut down events, and then the university just gave in to them, which means you're going to see even more of this. Of course, you know, by the way, shout out to Alex. Make sure you follow him. You know, here's Glenn Beck actually tweeting it out. Blaze TV contributor tells me when he first started going to city council meetings, he's talking about just a clip from the show. The guy is extremely effective. I want him to be safe, and that means you have to protect yourself. So he really needs to press charges. And I hope that he does. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be a wild election cycle. We'll talk to you again real soon.